What's up guys, welcome back to the vlog. As you can see behind me, we've got the new Silvia in the garage, which means the old Silvia has officially sold, which is awesome. So now we can start working on the new one. So, first things first, I want to get this thing back on the road, legally. It does have a rego, so we just need to renew it all, which means I want to go through and just fix up a couple of things. So we've got a little bit of rust on this bumper support, and a little bit on the tension bracket, sorry. And then we've got a little bit in here, so I want to wire brush all of that. There's a couple of other little spots, get these holes that are below the duct tape all done, fixed up. And then just go through and like tidy up all this and sort of repaint this. So yeah, it's a little bit of work to do, just try and get up to date. The other thing I need to do as well is sort out a bracket for the other headlight. So over here, headlight bracket is split, so the idea is to get some sort of aluminium plate like this, essentially stick it on, but you might need to sort of cut down here and then bend this over and then weld up, I don't know, figure something out. So yeah, let's take the rest of this apart and get into it. So, after taking that support off, I've just noticed that this is a bit out of whack. You see it's a bit bent, so it looks like it's just been pulled. But otherwise, everything sort of still lines up with the bond. Alright, have a better look at the, it. It's not bad, really. I just want to clean like that off and paint it up, make it look all pretty. Just noticed another little fun thing about this car so far. So that's one clear light, that's the other clear light. I don't know how I didn't notice that, but they're different. That's hilarious. But they both all look like OEM spec, so it's interesting. I mean, that one looks better than that one in my opinion. But I don't know which one to match that. Need to sand that down or something too. Well, that storm's finished. Just had one of the worst storms we've ever had in Auckland. Right. Tell him to buzz this. And buzz this. Can't find myself a mask, so I'm using a t-shirt. Struggling to sand this, so I'm gonna get some sandpaper. So I'm totally skipping ahead a little bit. I've actually gone through and painted the fender that was black, so just sanded it down and got a rattle can. It is just this color, which totally isn't coming up on, there we go. So it's this color. Basically, car's been resprayed, which we sort of thought it might have been. So our car jam report said it was blue, so that's why I was like, okay, car's blue, it is blue. But it looks like it's been resprayed. The VIN plate says are black, which would be why maybe the fender was black, and obviously the engine bay is black, so yeah, resprayed. So basically I just bought this can of shit, which is a very similar color to whatever this blue is, which we don't know what it is. I could take it and try and get like a lasered color of it, but this is actually close enough that it sort of takes your eye away from the fact that it is a multicolored car and keeps it more coherent, which is all I'm really wanting right now, because I will repaint the entire car once I've done the work I want to do to it. So this is just like a temporary fix just to make it look one color. We've done the fender. So that was the black undercoat with it. More rain. So I'm going to leave this for now. This has two coats. It's definitely a different color, but it is pretty close. Not really, but sort of. If it was lighter, I think it would be the same. So I've just test fitted the fender. Not really test fitted, but put it back on, and I've noticed it does not fit at all. Like, it's bad. Very bad. Like it's on. But even if you lift it up, like it don't fit well. For whatever reason, I'm unsure. Alright, so it's been a couple of days since I've filmed anything. I'm just attempting to try and put everything back together. Bumper support is now back on and painted. So I'm just trying to line everything up now. But what I'm noticing is this side's not lining up. When I put the light in, it's just not working. So, light, need to fix tab. So you can sort of get the light to work, corner light, but it just isn't working up like it should. So I want to fix that, so I'm going to try and swap this over for the other fender that I've got and see if that works better. And the other thing I've got to fix is the headlight bracket on this side. So that is not okay. So once that's all done, then good to go. Alright, so I've put the black one on, and I don't think it lines up any better, so I'm just going to put the old one back on and just make do with that. I can get the corner light to match up with the bracket there. I don't know if it's just meant to be like that, like a small gap here, but this side seems to fit better, but I don't know why. So yeah, I'll put the other one back on and then we'll go from there. Alright, so a little update. Got it on, sort of. This is looking pretty good, it just needs to be lifted up and then it sort of all lines up. So it just needs some sort of tab, bracket, whatever. This side I've noticed when I bolt this up and I close the bonnet down, there's a bit of a gap, but it like sinks in a bit, the headlight. So I figured when I lift this one up with the bonnet down, this sort of like smooths over. So I figured I need some sort of washer, so I've just stuck this one in, but that's too much. I think I need about half of that, and that should look good. I'll show you what I mean once I do it. I'll switch that over and show you. About half that washer on, and this is sort of what I'm meaning. It comes out like that, but it's a bit out of whack here, so I don't know if I can pull this out, or if that's exactly how it's meant to sort of sit. But if I grab this one, I just lift it up a little bit, and sort of line it up, you can see that it sort of lines up properly. Or it looks like it's right, and when you run your hand over it, it sort of looks like it's working. I don't know. Maybe I'm just messing around with stuff that already works, but I figured it wants to be like that. Whereas this one with a little bit of a washer is a bit, I don't know, sort of in line, but it's not in line here. So I don't know how I'm gonna get that in line, because this is not budging anymore. So I don't know. So nonetheless though, I can get the headlight looking like it's actually in line. If I put this one in, you can sort of actually get it looking like it's meant to be, like that. When it focuses. There you go. So that's sort of how it's meant to look, at least. Something like that, which is a lot better than what it used to be, because this used to be like way over like that sort of thing. It's crazy. And the other side is pretty good. So I'm happy with that at least. And we'll try again tomorrow and see if we can get this bracket built and a bracket for this. Alright, so it's the next day. Got home from work and I have started making the bracket. So currently this is my bracket. Just a little L-shaped tab bolted into the last bit of plastic. Seems pretty sturdy to me. Probably just paint it black or something. And then the next part I want to do is just drill a hole in the middle here. And that's where I'll put my screw into one of the old factory holes. See how it goes. This should do the job for a little bit at least. all done. All lining up pretty good. I mean, pretty happy with that. It's pretty sturdy to me. And now, time to do this side. So I just got to get that light on and its bracket. Alright, so made my new bracket for the corner light. Got a little bit of a gap, but I think if I just put another couple of washers here and pull it up, it'll work. But yeah, that's all lining up pretty well. Way better than what it was before, considering this piece was like here. So that's mean. And that's all done with the bracket. So these are pretty much sturdy. And they're pretty much on. So yeah, I'm gonna end today's video there, multi-day video. So yeah, if you like, please do like and subscribe.